This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Monday, May 12th, 2025. I'm Alex Brown. The former CEO of the United States Auto Club says Indiana's motorsports industry is enjoying as much growth and momentum as he has ever seen. Raleigh Helmling says Indianapolis remains one of three global motorsports centers of influence, along with the United Kingdom's Motorsports Valley and Charlotte, North Carolina.
When we stop and think about it, when we look at what Andretti, TWG Global, Cadillac is doing to bring Formula One here, this will truly be the only U.S.-based Formula One team. The impact of that is so significant between the new facility in Fishers, what they're doing on the north side of Indianapolis with the former Star Printing facility, and then we have a new IndyCar team called Prema, which has come from Italy. We're adding almost 800,000 square feet of additional race shop, primarily on the north side of Indianapolis.
Elkhart-based Assembly Masters, a manufacturer of custom cable assemblies, wire harnesses, and electromechanical assemblies, has been acquired by Bay Motor Products in Traverse City, Michigan. Financial terms of the acquisition are not being disclosed. For the first time in 5 months, Indiana's revenue collections fell short of the most recent projections. The Indiana State Budget Agency said Friday that general fund revenues in April totaled $3 billion, which was $51.1 million lower than the revised April 2025 forecast, or 1.7%. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Get ready for full throttle coverage as we shift into high gear for Business at the Brickyard, presented by LiUNA with support from the City of Westfield and Daniel's Family Vineyard and Winery. We're giving you the inside track on the powerful connection between motorsports and the Indiana economy. Join us at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes access, and the stories that drive the business of motorsports. So buckle up and join us for Emmy Award-winning Business at the Brickyard coverage all month long.
Business leaders from major Hoosier companies say they are trying to navigate the uncertain trade environment created by President Donald Trump's fluctuating tariff policy by exploring alternative options and being vocal about problems when they arise. IIB's Marek Mazurek has more.
Representatives from Eli Lilly and Company, Cook Medical, and other businesses gave advice during the Indiana District Export Council's annual Trade and Business Conference last week in Indianapolis. The event centered on trade with North American partners, but the topic was expectedly more focused on the uncertainty caused by foreign trade and tariff policies. David Talbot, Vice President of International Government Affairs for Lilly, encouraged business owners to be more vocal about the impact of tariffs on their businesses. Lilly is lobbying in Washington, D.C. to roll back any tariff plans on medicines, Talbot said, noting the company is presenting arguments and providing off-ramps to achieve Lilly's and the Trump administration's goals. Tariffs of 25% or more would be very challenging to navigate, he said, but the company is working daily to adapt. Talbot advised business owners to keep an eye on major deals struck between Trump and other countries. He also foresees companies following Eli Lilly's moves as a roadmap. During the conference, news broke that the Trump administration's deal with Britain to roll back some but not all tariffs and find common ground on specific products. Talbot said deals like that one, even though details were sparse, will serve as a template for more countries and companies to follow. I'm Marek Mazurek for Inside Indiana Business Radio.
The Indiana Historical Society will keep its building and take ownership of the land it sits on after a compromise with the governor's office. The agreement follows earlier consternation over the Historical Society's Indianapolis headquarters during the 2025 legislative session. Governor Mike Braun's original budget proposal for the upcoming biennium included provisions that would have terminated a long-standing lease agreement under which IHS paid $1 annually to lease the state-owned land that houses the nonprofit's 165,000 square foot building. Former Governor Mitch Daniels is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.
Get ready for full throttle coverage as we shift into high gear for Business at the Brickyard, presented by Liuna with support from the City of Westfield and Daniels Family Vineyard and Winery. We're giving you the inside track on the powerful connection between motorsports and the Indiana economy. Join us at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes access, and the stories that drive the business of motorsports. So buckle up and join us for Emmy Award-winning Business at the Brickyard coverage all month long.